All right, today,
Hey.
today we are standing up against tyranny in the name of vegans.
Vegans.
They are the new terrorists. Let's get to it.
Questions. The Animal Rebellion protest group says the white paint symbolises milk and was intended to represent the destruction of the dairy industry. It also represents, of course, petulant vandalism and the destruction of a historic building. It's the fourth day of action from the group. They've also cleared milk from shelves of supermarkets in 4 different cities. They say they're aiming to force Liz Truss to the negotiating table, but are they in fact just annoying the hell out of all of us? Well, joining me now is a spokesman for Animal Rebellion, Paula Cochran, who was at the protest at Big Ben today. Good evening to you.
Thanks so much for having me.
Why?
Yeah, before she even gets to talking, bro, check this out, right? Everybody, check this out. In order to protest against the, animals being
White
eaten,
milk.
So, no,
This one they used the paint.
yeah,
White
the
paint
paint was
milk,
representing white, because white is the polar opposite of red. All right, but check this out, right? Okay, check this out. All right, you see all this paint that's being spilled everywhere. All right, you see this paint that's being painted on buildings, walls.
Big Ben, actually.
All right,
Yeah.
you see this smoke. For people, usually vegans are all into climate and whatnot.
Yeah, saving the planet.
So much money is going to be spent
Cleaning
up
this
all this. Now, aside from the money, all the chemicals
Yep.
that are going to be used in trying to clean up, they're just going to destroy the environment.
What
the hell is this?
All the buses that are just standing there,
Yeah.
polluting the air.
When they could have just gone
Because you idiots are
and gotten
seated
to
in
their
the road.
destination quick and fast. All right, but hey, who cares? As long as vegans are happy, yeah, that's what matters. All right, let's continue.
For Big Ben, persuade someone like me to give up meat.
Yeah, so as you and your viewers probably know, we're in a climate and ecological emergency at the moment. And so what we're doing is we're asking the government to support farmers and fishing communities in a transition to a plant-based food system, because we know that animal agriculture is a leading cause of the climate crisis. And so if we transition to a plant-based food system, we can free up vast amount of land in the UK, we can rewild and we can draw carbon
Okay,
down.
look, that's all fine. That wasn't my question. My question is, why does chucking paint at the Big Ben, why does desecrating Trafalgar Square with red dye, chucking milk around Harrods, destroying supermarket shelves and so on, how does that persuade me, who already likes eating meat? Why are you going to persuade me by being a vandal? Don't get it.
That's a great question.
Yeah, I think we're in an incredibly difficult position at the moment because we've been
Why are you making it any easier?
been trying to talk about these things now for a very long time. And so we're at a point where we need to escalate protest so we can gain more media attention.
Dude, that just sounds like narcissism. You are making it about yourselves because you want to be the face. Look at how good I am. Look at how virtuous I am. Look at how much I'm doing, while ye lesser beings who don't understand everything like I do will just sit there and watch me be a hero saving our planet from all of you parasites. Bro.
You know what this lady Ola is saying? She's saying that because we've been talking about this for so long and nobody has done anything, I think now we need to escalate. You remember Batman Begins?
Yep.
What about escalation? Escalation? You start wearing body armor, all that. This lady is saying, because you didn't listen, I'm going to break into supermarkets and destroy
waste food.
animal products.
Literally wasting
You
food
don't pay attention to
that
me
came from
destroying-
animals that gave their lives.
Yeah, you don't pay attention to that, then I'm going to desecrate every other monument that we have.
So let me ask, how far does it go? Because challenges always breed catastrophe. All right. So how far does it go? Will it reach a point where you start bombing schools where kids are, because humans have become so many and they're eating all this food? We have to kill these kids.
Yeah.
Will it reach that point?
To
Ye savior.
To quote another film, Green Zone, at the end, the White House, the State Department guy, when does it end? It ends when we've won. That's what they want. Because every other group has been like that. Every other group that is championing a cause that they deem the society isn't paying attention to, and they resort to this kind of means, they always lead to catastrophe.
Yes, always.
Black Lives
always.
Matter ended up destroying property, infrastructure, killing lives.
Yep. And
That was, and it had to get to there
Can I
and
ask-
for a long time, so that people could wake up and say, okay, this is rubbish.
Can I ask a question? Why is it always white women?
I mean, yeah,
Why is it always white women who believe I am so privileged, I can waste everyone's time,
Yeah.
vandalize historical monuments that have been around longer than your entire family, and because I know nothing will happen to me.
yeah. It's white privilege, bro.
It is.
That's what they have.
But you know, privilege like this is usually, more often than not, is not accorded to white men.
Yeah, no, just the women.
It's just women.
Just women.
And why do you always come up
And
with,
the top of
with
the
such
hierarchy-
dumbass ideas?
The top of the hierarchy is white women.
Why couldn't you women just go around like Mr. Beast, planting trees?
Yeah.
You know how many people would see you planting trees,
How about-
going to pick up litter in the ocean,
How about
and telling people the same message,
True
like
that.
David Antebro.
Yeah. How about these women say we'll start a case and support 5 farmers
Yeah.
in the countryside,
Yeah.
and we will channel funds from our organization so that they can transition
Mhm.
and start planting more plants.
Plant-based.
Plant-based food. No.
Or the
sound
insects.
stupid.
They're always talking about we
So
should
that they
start
can
eating.
farm. So that they can farm more plants as opposed to animals.
Do you know what?
And then in a year,
Mm.
they come out and say, this is a good success story.
Mhm.
This is our message. We believe reducing the amount of animal products that we eat is going to be better for the ecosystem,
Yeah.
and it is also going to be better for humans. On an economic side, it can work. We have done this much,
And
with
people
5
have made
farmers,
this, yeah.
with this small amount of money, we were able to transition. And if we ask them now, they are on record. They say they're actually good with it.
We are
They
making more
continue.
money.
They continue farming plants.
Do you know why they don't do
That
it?
would be a better, because it's work.
It's work.
Yeah, because it's work.
It's work.
They couldn't
They
be
don't wanna
bothered
work.
with working.
No.
But it is easier. It is easier to get out on the street and
And
sit down
vandalize.
and pour out paint all over and
Paint
say,
while you're
"Ah,
naked."
It is eating animal products is
Nonsense.
equivalent to white supremacy and racism."
And you know
That's
what it
is.
does? You just create more carnivores.
Yeah.
You just create more people who just wanna eat
Yep.
more meat.
All we are going is to do is eat meat.
Mm.
All right. That's
Ah,
the
just-
only
just
thing we are
let it
going to
play.
do. That's the only thing we're going to do.
Attention on the subject. And
You
you
don't,
can bring
I don't know
government to the
anyone who
table.
persuade. I haven't heard anyone go, you know what? I was a meat eater and I saw Big Ben being desecrated. It's a great monument of this country. And I thought, I know what I'll do. I'm
I'll
going to
stop
go and
eating
give up
meat.
meat and start eating gruel.
Yeah.
I haven't heard
Thank
a single
God for
thing.
white girl who
Yeah,
was
I don't
vandalizing.
want Big Ben to be
Yeah.
vandalized anymore. So you know what? I'll stop eating meat.
She
Put
wasted our time on traffic for 3 hours.
I
I'll
will
stop eating
not.
meat.
I'll stop eating meat so that I don't get stuck in traffic.
Oh, she has
again.
won.
She's gone to Kenyan Parliament and they've thrown feces there because I don't want. I passed there and I don't want to smell feces. I won't eat meat again. You know, she's smart. You
so stupid.
You smart. You
This is
smart.
so stupid.
I think the purpose of protest is not necessarily to win over people. It's to bring
To annoy us?
these important conversations
Annoyance.
to the table.
Hold up. The purpose of the protest is just to bring the important conversation to the table.
Or you're just annoying people. This is the same shit.
Nobody is going to think or talk about these protesters and say they have an important message about conserving our ecological system.
This
They're
is
just going
about
to say
you.
these people are annoying and they need to be thrown in
Narcissistic,
jail.
childish. There are these other 2 white women who went to a museum and they defaced a painting by Van Gogh. Van Gogh, bro. They defaced a Van Gogh. A Van Gogh. And I'm sure no one in their entire lineage has ever done something like that, created art like that.
Yeah.
But because you feel you are so important, oh, what I'm doing is going to save the planet. You're just showing your stupidity.
Yeah, nothing else.
There's no one listening. And I'm sure there are more people who went and they bought burgers because of this nonsense.
Oh, speaking of burgers, here we go.
Avocados are less damaging to the planet.
Oh, they're less damaging. And what about how they get flown here from California? What about how they get
Talking about
trucked across
avocados.
Africa?
That study in Oxford that is exactly what it
Killing
is
the
about.
planet.
No,
Anyway,
it-
look, I'm starving, and you're not going to persuade me. And my response to you, destroying all these things, is to have a Big Mac. Because you know what? It's a free country, it's a democracy, and I'm allowed to eat meat.
Have
and
one
I'm
for
certainly
us,
allowed to
Piers.
eat meat when someone who kills bees to feed their avocado habit minds.
But we're asking for the the
Yeah,
government
it
to
looks really
support
tasty.
farmers.
I gotta say that.
My man.
My man. just to be honest. Just to be honest. We can take it back. Just to be honest.
Yeah.
I have never seen any movement. And we have seen a lot of movements that have worked, like Dr. Martin Luther, we have seen Mahatma Gandhi, and what do they all have in common? They preached peace, they preached a different way of doing things that they were actually doing themselves.
Yeah.
Alright? And they brought people in. They did not start castigating people.
Alienating them.
They did not start saying, oh, I am so superior to all of you, while you yourselves are not even doing what you are purporting to do.
And just on that point of doing what they're purporting to do, these people say that the white paint represents milk and how it's good. How come none of them are sitting? How come none of them are sitting on the paint? How come none of them are covered in the paint?
They want to save their
even
clothes.
where they're on the roads, they're sitting in areas that they haven't,
Yeah, it's clean. It's clean. And I've come to
Hypocrisy 101.
realize they do this, and when they see themselves, and this is why I say they're narcissistic as hell. It stops being about the message, and it starts being about them. It's like this slut walk that they were doing.
Amber Rose.
You want to stop sexualizing women by sexualizing
yourselves.
That
And in
is
the
the
worst
stupidity.
possible way, because the sexualization they're talking about is men this is what they say, men force us to dress badly, or that's what they want. They go on a parade naked or just near naked.
Yeah, and then
we're supposed to look at that on the telly, or as I see them outside my house and go like, I will not sexualize you. Yeah, I will not, because I'm seeing all these butt cheeks and breasts.
I will not
sexualize women. Now that I've seen all these breasts and buttocks
I'm a changed
walking
man.
away,
Mazee nimechange, bro.
I have seen the light.
Nimesikia mazee.
Like wow, white
because
women.
of your big ass nakedness.
White women logic, bro. You can't beat it.
Childishness.
Anyway,
Thinking of children.
Kenya, all we're saying is
Imagine,
rubbish.
bro. Imagine these idiots coming to Kenya, going to the Maasais, telling our brothers and sisters in Maasai land, yo, you guys need to stop keeping cows. You need to start eating bugs. You need to start eating almonds.
Do you know the next thing that is going to happen?
Spear.
Somebody is going to eat a spear.
Spear in your ass.
Yeah.
Man. Spear in your ass.
Us? No. We're not spearing you so that you walk away. We're dealing with you once and for all.
They'll be like, we need grass in this bitch.
Yeah.
You're adding your body.
Yeah, and
Grass.
our grasses don't grow well. We need manure.
And the one thing I've realized, because I've been looking into this, have you come to realize that there are a lot of farmers who actually do a lot more good than bad? The problem comes in when farming becomes industrialized.
Yeah, commercialized.
Yes.
On a large scale, yes.
What these people do to bees, because I think we have skimmed over bees, because the avocado plantations, the almond plantations, they usually use very toxic pesticides. And all of us know, if we get rid of all the bees, we are fucked. We are all
just as a small addition, Chalo. What when most people hear bees, they think of the ones that we talk about usually, the ones that you see in videos and whatnot.
No.
Bees is actually a whole class. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of subspecies of bees. Even the ones that we usually have outside our houses, the ones that bore into the wooden beams, those are bees. Now it's those other subspecies other than the ones that we usually go for the honey that pollinate. It's not even the ones that we keep domesticated.
No.
It's the other ones,
The
the
wild bees.
ones.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that pollinate
Everything.
virtually everything.
And they are actually responsible for everything we eat.
Yes.
The oxygen we breathe.
Yeah.
Most of it is bees. And these people are all about pesticides, killing them because of the avocados.
Yeah, because they need to get good avocados from South America. Yeah, it is what it
so
is.
Stupid.
Just,
hey, white women do better.
Yeah.
Do fucking better.
No, just shut up. I don't want
Or
to
shut the hell up. They're always complaining about being victims, about everything. They're always victims. Dude, everything. Have you ever realized? Every time there's any discussion about, let's say, a people who have been subjugated, white women always find a way to step
insert
in
themselves
the
at the
in the front of the line.
Yeah.
and they've never been subjugated. Even since the dawn of time, white women have always enjoyed life. Because even when white men were taking over, white women were the ones who stayed in those mansions.
Yeah.
Even in the time of slavery in most places in America and the Scandinavian countries, who do you think were controlling the slaves?
Yeah.
Huh?
You just stay at home. Their men are out there. In fact, their men are working hard. Anyway, guys.
Their men were dying in wars.
I think we're done.
We are done with this stupidity. Yo, peace out. Go to the next one, guys.
All right.